Face-to-face coffee meetings and networking events might be off the cards for the foreseeable future, but there are still ways that you can build your digital presence and network online. Follow our advice to make the most of virtual interactions and use this time to develop your legal career. Step 1. Complete your profile. In an increasingly digital world, you are missing an opportunity if you are not active on platforms like LinkedIn and using them in the right way. The first step to digital networking is creating a professional first impression online. Try to think of your page as part of the application and interview process. On your LinkedIn profile page, there are plenty of places to add details about yourself, including the headline, current position, and about sections. Use these to your advantage and create a profile that is professional, succinct, and offers a well-rounded picture of yourself. You can listen to our podcast episode about how to make the most of LinkedIn, or watch the video linked in the description for more. And the same goes for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you are using these accounts to engage in the legal profession, then make sure that they are updated and professional. Step 2. Make connections. LinkedIn is made for networking, so start by adding people you know or have previously worked with. For connecting with people that you don't know particularly well, you might like to personalise your invite. That gives you the opportunity to reintroduce yourself and continue your professional relationship with them. As well as connecting with others in your industry, you can also use LinkedIn to follow people and keep up to date with what they're doing and read their content. This is a useful tactic for staying in touch with senior lawyers and maybe with people that you wouldn't feel comfortable connecting with. Lots of students aren't sure what they should be posting on LinkedIn, but writing about your experiences and your advice is a really great way to engage with people on the platform. You could share your experiences of attending a virtual event or open day, ask others for their application tips, or discuss the latest legal news and developments. And to keep the conversation going, don't forget to tag the law firm, lawyer, or anybody whose opinion you would like to find out. There is a real community of aspiring lawyers and law students on social media, especially on Instagram and LinkedIn, so make sure you get out there and get involved. Step 3. Work out your objectives. What are you looking to get out of networking online? Are you just wanting to find out more about the legal profession? Or are you looking for insight into a particular practice area or law firm? Or do you have a specific question relating to your legal career? Before embarking on an online networking encounter, it's important to establish what you are looking to achieve, as this will dictate your strategy. You will find that it's much easier to network when you have some set questions and ideas in mind, rather than just asking a question that you could have looked up yourself. It will always be more effective to ask a specific question rather than just asking a very general question such as, how do I become a lawyer? Don't forget that those you are looking to interact with are often busy, so having a point to the interaction will enable them to help you more easily and ensure that you get the most from the interaction. Step 4. Attend virtual events. As law firms and universities adapt to working remotely, there has been an increase in virtual events and law fairs. Attending these sorts of events are the next best thing to physical events, and you should make the most of the opportunities where you can. They will allow you to know more about law firms and lawyers and ask questions, just as you would do in real life. Treat these events as you would do a physical one. That means dressing smartly and interacting in a professional way. And as with real events, make sure you do your research before attending. See if you can find out who will be there and prepare questions and topics of discussion ahead of the event. Small talk can be a little difficult and awkward through video chat, so preparing where you can will allow the interaction to run smoother and impress the person who you are talking to. Many of these online events platforms will allow you to connect with speakers and attendees afterwards, so be sure to follow up on any interesting conversations or ask any questions that you didn't get to during the event. Other ways to network online include asking people for virtual coffees, attending virtual social events, and signing up for mentoring schemes and recruitment platforms such as Vantage. And don't forget that during this time, people might be more willing to speak to students than ever, or they might be busier than ever. So be patient and don't be discouraged if someone doesn't reply to you straight away. As you build your personal brand and digital presence online, you will likely pick up your own tips and tricks. So if you have any good pieces of advice, please leave them in the comments. And don't forget that as circumstances develop, new ways of meeting people online and new platforms will grow, so keep your eye out for any future opportunities to network with people online. For more on networking and the latest virtual events, head to LawCareersNet. We'll see you in the next video.